Welcome back inside the Now Morning Show, ladies and gentlemen. It is just about 28 minutes after 7 o'clock this morning. We're jumping inside a conversation about a brand new book on the market that you want to get for your children. Trust me when I say that. And it's by author Tishelle Tobias. She's here with us this morning. Good morning, Tishelle.
Good morning.
Welcome to the Now Morning Show. So the name of your book, The Diaries of the Royal Explorers. Tell me about this book.
So this book is basically about a princess. She goes on an outer space adventure and she unfortunately crashes into a forest, a really, really terrible forest. And she encounters a monster there. And she wants to fight this monster. She wants to get out alive. She has to be able to fight. And she thought that the tool she would use to fight this monster would be a sword and a helmet. But then she discovers that the tools that were actually the best suited were her words.
Well, look at you preparing children for adulthood. All right, so tell me the inspiration to write this fantastic story, because this sounds like it's definitely a story that we all need to read, not just children. But what inspired you to write it?
So the inspiration to write this book actually came from a lesson I did with my Sunday school class on prayer. And after we looked at how the words you speak and believe can have an impact on your life, and after seeing them grasp the concept and apply it, even at the games we were playing in class, I really believed it was a message that should be shared with a wider audience.
And what is that target audience?
So my target audience for the book are children between the ages of 7 and 10. And this is mainly because at this age, they're developing their critical thinking and abstract thinking skills. And they're also becoming skilled with the oral language or their spoken word. So if children can realize that the spoken word or this new skill that they're developing can impact their lives and help them define their identity, hopefully it will be something that will help them live incredibly powerful, fulfilling lives.
I believe it definitely will have an impact on them in a positive manner. But Tishelle, you mentioned just now that you taught it to your Sunday school class. Tell me a little bit about yourself in terms of your background and your history.
So myself, my background, I've been teaching 4 to 12-year-olds for about 5+ years. So I'm really accustomed to help taking big concepts and making them really simple and easy to understand and putting them in a fun manner where it doesn't seem like work.
Nice. And I understand that you're from South?
Yes, from Faizabad.
From Faizabad. I have to say that because Natasha was up here throwing up like, hey, she's from South and she's doing great things. What are some of the main takeaways that you want people who read the book to be able to get away? What do you want the children to take away from it?
I think my 8-year-old nephew said it the absolute best. What he took away from the book is that words have power and that we must be careful about what we say because it can either cause something good or something bad to happen. So basically, out of all of that, it's knowing that the words you speak can have an impact on your circumstances and your everyday life.
Death in the power of the tongue.
Most certainly there is. And if it is you had to take some of these lessons in the book and put them into everyday life, I know generally we said that yes, the power of words is the main one, but are there specific lessons or experiences that would have been, that the princess would have gone through in the forest that we could apply to everyday life and find a way to deal with some of our challenges?
Yes, 100%. When Princess Emily was going up against the monster, she had doubt in her life, and doubt is something that we can experience on a daily basis. She was wondering whether she should run away in fear or whether she should face her monster. So I think besides the power of words, I think an important takeaway that we can have is that we should face our challenges head on. Because, once we can do that, we will become successful either by winning the battle or learning a new lesson.
It's interesting because a lot of people will be afraid to do something like that, to take challenges head on, because that can be quite intimidating. What do you say to those people?
I say to those people, just do it. Because at the end of the day, you will never know what can happen if you don't take the chance. It will seem intimidating. Even doing this interview here right now is kind of intimidating for me, but just doing it head on, I think, is the best possible advice that I can give to anybody.
Amen.
Well, you definitely seem to be taking it head on and doing a great job at it, I must say. You seem quite comfortable. How
Thank
important,
you.
is the book written in Trinidad dialect at all, or is it just
In
strictly
English.
standard English?
It's standard English.
I'm curious as to your reason for that choice.
Because the reason for that choice is that I would like this book to impact people on a worldwide scale. You know, even though, yes, it can be written in a Trinidadian dialect, I want persons from all over the world to be able to read it and say, hey, you know what? The words I speak actually can have an impact on myself, the people around me, and the different circumstances. I'm even trying to get it converted into different languages so we can reach an even wider population.
Oh, nice. Tell me about the process to get from when you're writing it, how you get it published and all that kind of stuff for those who might be young, aspiring authors.
Oh my gosh, that is my pleasure, my absolute pleasure to share. So my best advice or the process in which you went through, I'm a self-published author. Amazon creates and they have an amazing platform for self-published authors. So you would write your book, you would do your illustrations, whether you're an artist yourself or maybe whether you can outsource that skill, and you put it together. Amazon also has the tool where you can input the different images, rearrange it, suit it for Kindle and paperback and even hardcover versions. And once you do that, you upload it to their platform. Then they will review it, and after they review it, you're published, you'll be live.
And is there a cost attached to that?
Sorry?
Is there a cost attached to doing that?
It is 100% absolutely free. I think the only cost there is the sweat equity.
Wow. Well, look, I learned something new there this morning. Thank you so much for sharing that with us.
It's my pleasure.
I noticed on the cover of the book, we have a nice diverse group of people in terms of the characters. Was that purposely done as well?
100%. So this book is actually just the first part in the series. So the whole goal for the entire series is to have each character represent a different lesson or a different skill that children may be able to use in their lives.
Ah, okay. And this first one is the power of words.
Yes, sir.
What else do you have planned for us?
Oh my gosh, I feel like that's a bit of a secret. I can't tell you that just yet.
I could try and, you know, my job is to try and get the information that you don't want to tell me.
Oh gosh, that's under wraps for now, but I think you'll be the first person to know.
I appreciate that, and I'm going to hold you to it. If I see the second book come out without you coming here, we go fall out, eh?
Okay, no problem.
Tell me about the illustration. You did it yourself, or did you get somebody else to do it?
So the conceptual idea of the illustration, that would have been me. So I would have come up with what I wanted it to look like, but I would have outsourced the illustration.
And was it purposely that you chose to go with the princess theme? Because I know a lot of young children seem to really love the idea of princesses.
It was intentional to go with the princesses, mainly because I feel like in our lives, we so often pretend to be characters from our different shows. You know, I remember making the Disney Channel sign with my pretend wand. And I want children to be able to place themselves in the character and, you know, actually apply what they learn. So instead of maybe shooting spider webs out their hands, they can apply the skills that are shown within the book.
Well, we definitely hope so. And use the power of words wisely, because it's very, very important. Tishelle, congratulations on this book.
Thank you so, so much. I really, really appreciate it.
And thank you so much for joining us inside the Now Morning Show. People can just log on to Amazon and purchase the book, yeah?
Yes, so you can find me on Instagram at The Royal Explorers. You can also email me at theroyalexplorer@gmail.com. And if you go on Amazon, yes, you can type in the Diaries of the Royal Explorers and you would be able to find the book. Right now, it is free until the 30th of September. Yes, 100% free until the 30th of September. After that, for 1 week, it will be 99 cents US. And after that, it would be about $4.99 US, which is just about $33, $34 TT.
Tishelle, I'm confused. Why a book free?
Sorry, say that one more time.
Why are you giving away the book?
Why
free?
giving it away?
Yeah.
You know, because I think this is something that should be accessible to many persons all over, and a cost factor shouldn't determine whether somebody should be able to access and learn about this skill in a fun way. You know, the book also comes with a free activity book, and that will be free no matter the date or time, which will help them apply the principles within the book.
All right, Tishelle. Well, congratulations and all the best. I'm looking forward to the rest of the series. I'm going to get the
Thank
free
you
one
so
today.
much. You'll be the first to know about the others.
All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of
Thank
your
you
day.
for having me. You as well.
Take care.